Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Dining with the Don. Hey, tonight we're doing something, I know you guys might go, some of you, but I'm telling you, you've got to try this. It is just fantastic. We were at a restaurant about a year ago, I think, and it was on the menu. We asked them how they made it. Of course, they're not going to tell you because, you know, it's their secret. Well, we came back to the house. The first time we made it, it wasn't great, but we dialed it in, we figured it out, and that's what we want you guys to do when you go to a restaurant. If you have something good, take a picture of it, take a few notes on your phone. When you get home, try and duplicate it. You might find out you make it better. So tonight, the crazy thing is we're at the grocery store and they had buy one, get one free. And you can't go wrong at that point because you're getting a deal. You're cooking for an inexpensive amount of money. The family loves this particular meal. And it's a Bloody Mary mussels with blue cheese. And once again, don't go, blue cheese. You've got to try this. I am telling you, people fight over the bread to sop up the juice. So let's get started. First, we got some good French bread from the bakery. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cut it down. And we're going to go ahead and cut it on a little bit of an angle. And we want to go not real thick, like 1/4 inch slices. And we're going to cut up the whole loaf. All right, we've got that bread all cut up. We got it in a nice serving bowl. And we're gonna go ahead, and once again, everyone has a different spin on stuff. This isn't exactly what we had at the restaurant, but we think it's better. We like to add some fun stuff to it. We've got poblano, some scallions and mushrooms, and we've got some nice baby heirloom tomatoes. So we'll show you how we add those and when we add those, and we'll get this going. All right, we've got those poblamos cut up in nice rings. We're just gonna set them aside by our lemons. The mushrooms we're gonna leave whole. We don't wanna cut them up. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut down the scallions. Scallions, we want them probably about 1/2 inch. And we're not going to use all of them. It's kind of a garnish. It's just going to look nice. Because remember, if it looks good, it tastes good. We've got those scallions ready to go. We got our mushrooms ready to go. Our bread's good. We've got a nice Parmesan to grate over that when we're all done. And we've got our tomatoes. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get started on the sauce. And the sauce is going to be kind of different when you hear the ingredients, but I really think you're going to enjoy the flavor. Okay, so when we started making this, I was making a smaller amount of the sauce, but it turned out to be so good that I use an entire clamato in it. And once again, clamato you buy at the store. We're going to throw in an entire 6-ounce blue cheese, lay that right in there. We've got some heavy whipping cream. We're going to add that later. We don't want to put that in yet. We want this to come to a boil. And we're going to put a small splash of vodka in. And once again, a small splash. The first time I made it, I put too much vodka in it. So we are putting a cap of vodka in it. That's going to boil out. It's just going to give it a little bit of flavor. We've got the heat on medium. I said we want to get that to a slow boil. And once we do, that cheese will break down. That blue cheese will break down and we'll blend it together. Then we'll add the heavy whipping cream. And once again, if you're not familiar with clamato juice, it's not tomato juice or a Bloody Mary mix. It's actually clamato juice, and it has a small amount of clam juice in with it. so it's thinner. It has a great taste. And don't be afraid to put it in your Bloody Marys. You can find that on our website. I've got a phenomenal Bloody Mary mix. So this is just starting to heat up. We're going to take that whisk to it because we want to break that blue cheese down. Okay, that Clamato blue cheese is at a rolling boil. We're going to go ahead and add some heavy whipping cream. And we're going to put about half of a pint in. And that should give it a really nice creamy flavor. We're also going to let that go, and we're going to bring that back to a low boil and then shut it off. We went ahead and went with this dish because the grocery store had them on sale, and you never want to pass up a sale. We're going to go ahead, we're going to dump our mussels in there. We're doing 3 bags of mussels, and we want to go ahead and we're going to steam those. We're also going to throw our whole mushrooms in, and we're going to throw our poblamos in right on top. We're going to let that go. Once again, those mussels are going to take maybe about 5 minutes to steam up. We just want to steam them up. They're in their own juice already, flash frozen, ready to go. And they were thawed out before we put them in the pan. Okay, those mussels are all done. We're going to go ahead and plate them. We're going to arrange them real nice. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put the sauce on now and just pour that sauce right over the top. And don't be afraid if there's a lot of sauce in there, because I'm telling you, that's what everyone's going to dig in. We're going to garnish it with some scallions. We're going to put some fresh tomatoes on there. I just like the tomatoes. I think they look really nice. And they taste good. You can bite into a tomato. Once again, we're not cooking the tomatoes. We're just putting them in there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to squeeze some fresh lemon juice right over the top of that. Lemon juice, we'll put that lemon right there. And then finally, we've got some Parmesan. We're going to go ahead, and I like a larger grade on my Parmesan for this particular dinner or dish. You've got a nice bread. You want to bring all your friends around, tell them to dig in, get some nice little forks to scoop out those mussels, eat all of the poblamos and everything in there, and then remember, soak up your bread in that juice. You won't be sorry. And thank you for dining with the Don.